Hello again. Hope you guys have installed Git in your local machines. Before understanding basics of Git commands, we have to understand a small concept in Git that is known as Git stages. In Git, we have three stages. The first one is working directory or untracked stage. Here, any new files which are created or modified and exist, but they are not known by Git. Okay, so this is stage when you create a new files, right? So or you modified when you modify any file existing files, right? So these all files will be in an untracked stage where Git will not have, I mean, the Git will not be knowing them. The second area is called a staging area, where all new files or modified files are ready for next commit. Here, from the untracked stage to staging area, you can send all those files from the untracked stage to staging area with the help of a git add command. We will look into these commands in an action in a while. Okay, so in staging area, so as I said, those are files which are ready for next commit, right? So you can review the project structure and all the files which are in your project, and you can remove the unnecessary files from the project structure, which you need not, I mean, which you don't want them to be in your project, right? So after reviewing it, you will be committing the project structure in the committing process. I mean, in the committed stage, where I mean, the git takes the snapshot of your current status of the project and it stores in your local repository. Okay, so we'll look into those commands uh, which are used to add those files in an staging area and how to commit them. So yeah, we will look into those commands now. Okay guys, I'm on to my VS Code. I'll be using VS Code for demonstrating Git commands. Okay, so I've created a file name called as Git practice. So yeah, in VS Code we can open a new terminal by just going to this View tab and clicking on this terminal window. Yeah, okay, a new terminal has been opened. Over here we can see we are in this path, that is, I mean, as I said, I have created a new file, right? So I'm on to this path. So to tell Git, to tell Git to track a project, so we have to run this particular command called as git init. So the command is git space init init. So as soon as I execute this, it says that initialized empty git repository in this particular directory, right? Okay, so over here, when I try to see, I don't see any .git folder over here, since .git is an hidden directory. So that's why I think we won't see here. But we can just execute this command to see whether check it has been created or not. Okay, yeah. So after executing this ls space hyphen hey command, we can see that .git folder has been created. Cool. So I mean, the purpose of executing this command is like git will be, I mean, git from now on, git has an access to all those files in this directory, and it keeps track of all those files or folders which are going to be created or which are going to be modified in this directory. Okay, cool. So let me just create one new file over here. I'll name this as file1.txt. This is just a text file. Okay, so to check whether like what files are in the staging, I mean, what files are in staging area or what files are in untracked stage, you just need to execute this particular command called as git status, git space status. Okay, so okay, over here you can see on branch master. Okay, we'll see, I mean, what do you mean by a branch in upcoming videos. Okay, no commits yet. Yeah, we didn't do any commits. So it says as untracked, it says like these are untracked files. Okay, so we just created file1.txt, right? So it is in untracked stage, right? This is what it says, and it says use git add file name to include in what will be committed. That's so, I mean, you need to execute git add command so that this file1.txt will be moved to the staging area, right? Okay, so we'll just move this file, I mean, we'll write something over here. This is file1. and I'll save this file. Okay, so if I try to hit the same command, git status, it still says the file one is in the untracked stage, right? Okay, to move this file from untracked stage to staging area, we just need to add this file, right? We'll just execute this command, git add and file name, that is file name one.txt, right? Okay, so yeah, we'll try to execute the git status command now. Okay, yeah, we can see like changes to be committed are like this new file. Okay, so this is, I mean, this is a new file which we have pushed into the staging area, right? So now it says that when I executed git status command, right, it says that these are the files which will be going to be in a committed area, right? So to commit this particular file, I mean to commit this whole directory, right? Now I just need to execute this particular command, git space commit, and we have to add one message to it, or else it prompts a new dialog where you have to add a message. So we can just pass a flag -m, and you just need to write a message in double quotes. So I'll just write file one committed, file one committed, or I'll just say project v01, right? Okay, over here we can see one file changed and one insertion, right? Okay, so how to check whether this I mean this current git practice directory has been committed or not? So for that we can just use the command called as git log. Okay, so over here we can see uh, it says it has been committed, and you can see the other information such as the author and the time when you executed that git commit command, and this is the message which we passed while executing git commit command. Okay, we have committed our project. Let's assume git practice is our project directory, and we just have one file, that is file1.txt, and that has been committed now, right? So let's try to add couple of files, that is file2.txt and file3.txt. Okay, and let's write something over here, file3. I'll save this, and this is file2. I'll save this, and let's try to modify this file1. I'll just add, this is new line. Okay, okay, so let's try to execute a git status command. Okay, uh, the output is pretty straightforward. It says that one file has been modified, that is file1.txt has been modified. Yes, we have just added a new line over there, and these two files we have created, and that's why it is saying these are untracked. Okay, to add all these files into a staging area, we can use this particular command, that is git space add space dot here adds all these files which are modified or which are untracked to the staging area. Okay, I'll just hit this command. Okay, so when I try to execute git status command, right, we can see here this modified file 1 and new file 3 and file 2 will be added to the next commit, right? So yeah, let's suppose this is our project's version 2, and we have reviewed this whole project. Let's assume that we have reviewed this whole project and we want to commit this, right? We will use our favorite git commit command, git uh, -m flag to add a message. We'll just add project sorry, project no project version 2 is working fine. All right, this is just a message, whatever you can, I mean, This is just a message. You can add whatever message you want. Okay, my bad. Just a mistake over here. It's MMIT. Okay. Okay. It tells that the project has been committed. Okay. So I mean, we have committed twice, right? We can see that with the help of this command, git space log. Over here, we can see that this is the first commit message we have added, and this is the second commit message just now we have added, right? Okay, so these are the basic commands. You can practice them, and if you have any doubts, please feel free to comment down in the comment section. Uh, yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for watching.